Welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, just set your GPS to paradise.
Yes.
And you'll find out where we're at today.
That is true. Isn't that right, Freddie?
Freddie says he's okay. We got Fast Freddie on the keyboards, Mr. Merrill, Mr. Mad Dog. We got a great show lined up. Set that GPS for paradise.
We're here to paradise. Here's to paradise, ladies and gentlemen.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and Profire Grills, Cherry Delight, Native American Tourism of Wisconsin, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, Healthy Homegrown Wisconsin Potatoes, No Name Butcher Quality Meats, Sundrop Soda, the Oneida Nation, Glorious Malone Fine Sausage, Hennings Award-Winning Cheese, Golden Home Ultra Thin Pizza Crusts, and by Lashbro Aerial Images.
Hey! Hey, hey!
Peekaboo.
By the sea.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I left mine out.
You know, we got the beautiful brown-eyed daisies behind us here. We got the gorgeous water.
I think the term was Susan.
Brown-eyed Susans, I don't know. I don't know.
It's just Susan, for God's sake.
I knew her as Susan.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, Susan.
I tell you what, we're gonna have a great show here today.
Yes.
We're gonna do a little Italiano today.
Italiano
a little
today
something
we're
from
going
Italy.
to do.
Exactly
yes.
right.
I'm gonna do a little Italiano chicken strips.
Ooh, chicken.
Yeah, I got the cast iron going in the back there. I'm using some sunflower oil, which is great because it's got heat capacity up to 400. Even they're a little bit better.
That oil is piping hot.
Yeah, it is.
I threw a little
300 degrees
coffee.
here
I
right
threw a
now.
little coffee on the inside. That baby's hot.
It's hot. All
It's
right,
hot.
we're going to go for the breading. First of all, I'm using Italian breading. You obviously get that at the supermarket, but we're going to enhance the flavor a little bit more on that too.
Do you folks call it a supermarket or a grocery store?
Ah,
See?
good question.
You know, we got folks listening and watching from 35 states, 110 different markets. Everybody has either a bubbler or a water fountain. They have a grocery store or a supermarket.
That's a good point.
I'm sorry, what are you putting in there?
I'm putting some of our Italian harvest in here. Pure Italian. Pure Italian I'm putting in there. And you need the black pepper. Black pepper, garlic black pepper is just phenomenal. All right, we're going to mix it up a little bit.
Both of these are sodium-free, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Two of our
And
newest
if I need
seasonings.
more, I'll put some more in there. But then I'm going to plop the old chicken in there. Hold that, sir.
Yep. So you cut up chicken breast?
Cut up chicken breast. Now we're going to bread it. Mix that baby around.
Just wet it
Ooh,
and bread
man,
it. Just wet it and
Just
bread it.
wet
now.
it and bread it. You can tell that pepper's in there.
Yeah,
that's
that's
for sure.
good stuff. That's good stuff. Whoop.
Oh, whoa.
Fooled me, man.
Finally. Took me years to fool it.
You did. You actually fooled him.
All right, she's coming on really nice and good on that.
I'll
Look at
tell you
that.
what, I'm going to scoot around by Uncle Freddie.
All right.
You don't mind if I call you Uncle Freddie, do you?
No, I don't mind if I call you Granddad either.
All right. Look at them babies.
I think rather than dump that whole thing out, we're going to
Yeah.
find them in there, huh? Kind of like Easter egg hunt.
It is. It is. If you just grab the lucky one.
So
can
your
be the
oil
winner.
is hot. Your oil
It
is hot.
plenty hot, sir.
Yeah.
Plenty hot.
Yeah.
It's hot, hot, hot.
That looks great just to start.
Doesn't
Huh?
it though? I know.
does.
I'm
it
going to quit right
absolutely.
now.
Well, you're ahead. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Merrill's going to scoots around back.
I scoots around, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got the hot oil and a beautiful cast iron skillet. If you don't have any cast iron, I'll tell you what you do. You go to a nice little flea market and you find some cast iron skillets from anywhere from 20 bucks to 40 bucks to 60 bucks to 80 bucks, depending on how old they are, how thick they are, how flat the bottom is. People look at and all kinds of great things. So cast iron's great.
It
Look at
is.
them
Look at these
babies.
babies. They're sizzling away. These will be done in about 8 minutes or so.
I'm gonna turn both burners up just to,
All right.
one back on. We had our piping hot, didn't
Yes, we did. We did. But she's a bubbling away, man. That's going to be good.
I think I'm going to have to call him the Colonel.
All right, Merrill's getting those babies going. Now we need a little substance too. So we're gonna do a little bit of, Freddie, now, last time we did a television shoot, I asked you, what haven't we had? What did you want to eat? And you said,
Well, I said a lot of things, but
Chicken wings and
and when Italian sausage.
Italian sausage. But what we're doing is we're making our own Italian sausage.
All right.
But we're going to make it in the form of hamburgers.
All right.
Oh,
we'll take
wow.
that.
This is awesome.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a little bit of Merrill's breadcrumbs, his Italian seasoning breadcrumbs. I got 2 pounds of pork and 2 pounds of beef. 2 pounds of pork, 2 pounds of beef. We got about a half a cup of those breadcrumbs. I'm once again going to use our nice Italian, pure Italian, and that's got all the herbs and spices of Italy right inside of there. It's sodium free, so you can go for the gusto. I'm going to add some extra basil in there because basil really brings out a great flavor. And I went and got fennel twice, so I got to use it. First time it wasn't in my bag when I got home. I think somebody forgot to put it in there. So we're going to put a little fennel in there. Ground fennel works the best. We're going to do black olives for Freddie and green peppers for Mr. Merrill.
All right, thank you.
And we're just going to blend those together. And we're going to make some nice little patties. Get that Italian flavors just a blending in there. Oh, we forgot one more thing, but we're going to get these babies going first. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, you're working that pretty good.
Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah. It's like a comedian in an arena.
A comedian in the arena.
Yes, working the crowd. I'm working the crowd, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep at it, keep at it.
Now, the only thing we didn't add, I really do want to add in here, is a little lemon zest. And we'll see if we can get this going in there. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got to have a little lemon zest in there. And can I tell you what I didn't add too? And we're going to do it right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Makes it a little more Italian.
Yeah, a little Lambrusco.
Oh.
Freddie, when did you open that
Lambrusco.
up? Have you opened up a bottle of Lambrusco in your days?
I think it's my first time. There you go, buddy.
Well, we'll have to keep on teaching you, Fred.
Just a splash.
Notice he didn't hand the bottle back.
It's coming. Freddie's going to get a nice drink coming up the second segment. We got a good friend of ours with us here today. We got Rebel Ron, the shrimp pimp. He's with us here today. We got a nice little gentleman, Ben, is with us here today, a friend of our camera persons. And we're going to mix this baby up. We're going to get some patties going. I'm going to get those on the grill. And one thing we're going to do too is we're going to take some paddles of zucchini, the yellow squash, and this is part of the decorations at the end, the flavor at the end. So we're actually going to take paddles of these. I'm going to glisten them with oil. We're going to get those on the grill the same time we put those flat burgers on there. So we're going to get going on this. When we come back, we're going to have a nice little Italian mixture of a drink for Fast Freddy, Rebel Ron, Mr. Merrill. So we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Little Lambrusco time. Welcome back to Paradise. Mad Dog and Merrill's
Yes.
Midwest Grilling here. We have side dish Mr. Freddie Bayer on the
Yeah,
keyboard.
the best side dish of them all.
It
ladies and
certainly
gentlemen.
is. So as you can see, these zucchini strips are looking just absolutely lovely. All we did was slice them into paddles. I glistened them with a little oil. We seasoned them up a little bit with our a nice little citrus twist. And those are paddled up. Those are nice and tender now. The burgers are looking dank, really, really slapping.
You got
as
it.
the kids
And the
say
chicken,
nowadays.
the chicken, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at these little
Look
tenders.
at that.
The little tenders. So Merrill browned them up, and then he put them over indirect to hold them till the end of the show.
Yep.
Because I'm going to make a little marinara sauce for us
Oh,
too.
good.
So I'm going to make that marinara sauce right now, not just for his, but to top these burgers too.
All right.
So we're going to start out with a couple little cans of tomato sauce.
Well, these are going to be good, Freddie.
I think so.
Got some good eating coming up.
They are.
Especially a little refreshment, too. You know what I mean?
Oh! Rebel Ron, Freddie,
Yeah.
Merrill's going to get a nice drink.
Yeah.
A little tomato sauce in there. We're going to have enough so we have a little bit of and once again, I'm going to add a little zest in here. We're
All
going
right.
to get going on this baby right here. I'm going to
That
add
adds quite the flavor.
It
little
really adds
zest
a lot of
lemon if
flavor.
you do that.
Yeah. And I don't need the juice because that tomato sauce, I probably could have used a tomato puree. I could have probably made a little bit thicker sauce in there, but we're going to add a little bit of the lemon zest in there.
All right.
We're going to spice that up with a little bit of our citrus twist, which is essence of lemon,
Yep.
and other herbs and spices, which
That
is
is a
phenomenal.
great spice. I'll tell you, I had that with on shrimp last night.
Awesome shrimp.
I had that with awesome shrimp.
AwesomeShrimp.com.
Awesome shrimp. Little Italian dressing and that stuff. I'll tell you what, it was great.
A little Italian seasoning in there. And we're just going to kind of blend that together. Now, I didn't bring the jarred garlic, and I had jarred garlic, and we needed it for a couple of times. and we just didn't get
Hey,
to it.
if you don't have it, you don't
Well,
have
I'm
it.
worried.
You
I'm
don't-
worried.
you
I'm
don't
worried about
fret,
its.
ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
worried
You
about
don't
its.
fret.
I'm worried about its whereabouts.
I'll give it back.
So we're going to take and ladle a little bit of that sauce over the top of each one of those beautiful little zucchini strips. I call them zucchini. They're yellow squash. I know, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're going to add it a little bit over our burgers, which I have off indirect method of cooking right now. And those are just kind of slow cooking because we don't want to dry out that pork and that beef together. So we're ladling a little sauce over there, and all we're simply going to do is take some of our, Meryl's doing his beautiful drink. Hey, by the way, next segment we're going to be using our good friends at Twigs. The world's largest sundrop museum is in Shawnee, Wisconsin. It's twigbeverage.net. And at the end of the tour and at the end of the beautiful museum and tour that you take, you get to go to the tasting room, and they have, these are just the samplings of some of the Twigs different flavors that exist out there. You got to go to Shawnee, Wisconsin.
Yep.
It's a destination. It's a great place. The world's largest sundrop museum, ladies and gentlemen.
It is. Time for a little refreshment. We're getting ready for some refreshment, Freddie. I can tell your eyes are just
I
spring
know.
right
I'm,
open
I'm
when we
being
do
so
that.
patient. You know that.
Oh, yeah, I know. Okay.
Here we
Believe it
go.
or not, you're seeing a lot of blendings of whiskeys and bourbons. People are blending a lot of different bourbons together and whiskeys together. You're seeing that even with beer, where they're mixing some drinks. What we're going to do today, we're going to start with some fresh basil, all right? Good fresh basil. We're going to do a little bourbon in here. I love bourbon. I'm a big supporter of bourbon. I guess
You know our deal.
I'll make enough for everybody here. Put some bourbon in that.
Reinforce it, kind of like I used to drink all the time the apple wine reinforced with brandy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I wonder why I don't drink no
I
more.
know. I remember a guy that had a bar, and he would go ahead and use
Aren't you going to muddle that?
No, yeah, I am. I want to do this first here, just a second. All right, I want to bruise this basil first in here, all right? Blend that with the wine. Okay, you just want to twist. Now, you want to bruise it. You don't want to crush it. You just want to blend the flavors together in there. What we're doing. Should be good. Good enough. I could drink that already, I think. A little sweetener, some maple syrup. I'm not going to use the whole bottle, don't worry.
I don't care what you do.
We know what it's not.
There you go. Basil, a little orange juice.
You gonna add some more wine in there too, for
Yeah,
God's
I'm
sakes?
not done. I'm
Man,
not
the
done
stingy.
yet.
We got
I'm not
Rebel
done
Ron
yet.
out there, the shrimp pimp, awesomeshrimp.com. And we got Fast Freddy, thirsty as can be.
Oh, Freddie's
and
thirsty.
Mr. Merrill.
All right. Well, Freddie, what do you think?
What do I
Are
think?
you ready?
I'll be ready.
You have to
Are
wait
you going to do it?
Not right now, right after this commercial.
Ah.
Oh, Freddie. Oh, yes. Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Well, as always, ladies and gentlemen, during the break, Freddie and Merrill were both loafing,
Yes,
and I
they
was
were.
doing all the work.
Yep.
All right, let's see how your little nuggets did,
My
okay,
little
buddy?
nuggets here, sir.
I got a spatula for
You got
you.
a spatula? All right.
Here, you hang on to
I'll
that.
hang on to that.
These are looking just
Look at that,
wonderful, man. Those are deep
Nice and
fried
warm.
Italian. We have a marinara sauce. They are nice
Oh,
and
that'll
warm.
be good. That will be good. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, you betcha.
Look at that, ladies and
right
gentlemen.
Out front there. Those are looking just wonderful. That's a nice hot oil, nice seasoning. Good job, Mr. Morrell.
I almost want to sneak one, but I'll wait.
Why don't you make Mr. Freddie a drink and Rebel Ron?
You think
All
so?
right, here we go.
All right. We're going to pour this about half full.
When Freddie gets hold of it, it'll be half empty.
Yeah, it will be. Quickly.
So now you know the rest of the story.
Not
Yes.
yet.
All right.
Yeah, I'll pour a
Little
couple.
twigs.
Twigs orange to go with the
There
orange
you
juice.
are.
Good job, Merrill.
All righty.
Made you a short one.
Okay. There you go, sir.
Oh, this is it.
Let's get over and get this to Rebel Ron.
It was worth. Oh,
Hey, you gives that to Rebel Ron, I'll do a little work.
All
How's
right.
that?
Here you go, Rebel Ron.
Boy, that smells absolutely delicious. I bet you it's refreshing.
it's really good.
I bet it
You
really,
bet.
really,
It is.
really is good.
You know what's nice is you have this. What did you put on the top here this time?
Basil?
Is this basil
Yeah,
also?
yeah, gorgeous. From
That's
my
right
garden.
next to your nose as you taste this.
Tickles you as it goes. It's like champagne.
But no, it is. It gives it another flavor, another essence.
Yeah.
Essence.
I bet it does as you're sniffing as you're going.
From here on out, Freddie, you're going to be known as Basil Nose Freddie.
You don't want to say that. Ah,
All right, so we got some nice loaves of bread.
Oh,
Which,
wow.
This is
see what
whole
I
wheat.
mean?
We're gonna do some whole wheat and
This could be trouble.
no, I bet honest to God,
Oh,
I can
it's
only imagine.
delicious.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So it was, what did you have? Bourbon, Lambrusco, orange juice, basil.
Basil.
Can you taste the maple syrup in
Yeah.
there? Okay. So we took a couple loaves of Italian bread. It's hot today, ladies and
Boy, it
gentlemen, by
sure
the way.
is.
It's hot and humid. And when I say it's hot and humid, it's hot and humid.
say it one more time.
It's hot and humid.
Well, you know what? You got the humidity, so it's humid and it's awfully hot here.
Yeah.
It is,
It's
absolutely.
humid and hot.
Yeah.
Look at those nice, beautiful burgers.
Holy cow, beautiful
Those go on top of there.
presentation,
Now
sir.
the idea is to do this, ladies and gentlemen,
Ah,
and then put those on top. That's a big burger.
That's
We're
a
gonna do
big
that?
burger.
We won't do the. I'll tell you I'll be the only one to take the zucchini, guys.
okay.
I'll take the zucchini for you guys. Don't
Okay.
you worry about a thing. I'll take the zucchini.
He's
I got
a
your
brave
back.
man.
So the burgers were made with beef, with pork, with Italian seasonings, black olives, green olives, pure Italian seasoning, and it came out wonderful. The beautiful chicken nuggets over here. How's that drink? Really, really good, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's really, really good.
I bet it is. It looks refreshing.
It is trouble. That's what it is.
So here, I just wanted to show this before you could, folks,
All right.
before we take a little break here, if we could. These are all from my house, and I covet them because they're my house, they're my sauces at home. But I brought them along to show you. We have a Sweet Rich #1, the best smokehouse in the world. We added a lot of habanero mash to our Sweet Rich sauce, so that's the spicy. That's a homemade sun-ripe tomato with sauerkraut, onions, and a deli mustard in there. So that's an all-in-one condiment. But here's what we did in the last year, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wonderful thing. We changed with the times. These are fat-free, they're gluten-free. There's no high fructose corn syrup, so don't get on us about that. We took away all the artificial flavorings, and preservatives, and it's cholesterol-free. We can't say naturally, but they're naturally delicious. They really, really are naturally delicious.
We've had a lot of compliments.
We have a lot of compliments, and they are delicious, so why wouldn't we, right?
That's very true. That's a good point.
Exactly.
We should.
We should have compliments.
That's right.
Well, they said humidity. Now I hear humility.
Oh, not from us.
A lot of humility here,
That's
sir.
right.
Well, you know, a lot of people have theme parties, and they're not necessarily Italian.
I don't know.
Don't forget about our brown-eyed Susans back there.
Yeah.
Susan's with us.
Yep, exactly right. We
Freddie's
got
with
the
us.
beautiful waters. Hey, I'll tell you what, we're going to be right back to wrap this baby up. We're having a beautiful time, terrible
Yes, we are.
time. We are in paradise.
We're
Set
in
your
paradise,
GPS
ladies
to
and gentlemen.
paradise, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be right back to wrap this baby up.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. Does that ever look good? Oh man.
That's Italiano.
I like it, a Lambrusco.
You know, one thing we haven't tasted the burgers yet. They look delicious. They're done just to perfection.
Yep.
Because there's beef and there's pork in there, and they're just clear all the way through, but just barely, which is great. And now the Merrill's little chicken nuggets have to be tried. They look
I
fantastic.
agree.
They look wonderful.
Marrow.
Delicious. And that pure
Merrill.
Italian seasoning, Freddie?
Merrill's Nuggets. They look like beauties. Oh, thank you, sir. Got it. I get.
Aren't those delicious? And they're done right on the grill. You don't have to heat the kitchen up, get the cast iron skillet, heat up some oil, bread up some chicken like Merrill did, plop them in there. If Merrill can do it, you can do it, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, thanks for joining us here today. We'll be right back to work. No, we won't be back. Peace and love. Happy birthday, folks.
Bye. Happy New Year, everybody.
I think it's the basil god today.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.